Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It is Sunday. Sunday or Sunday? Sunday. The sun is out. I'll show you the cards as I'm getting them out. What I can see here, I can't get no sleep. Insomnia. What else have we got going on in here? Happy Sunday to you. Overjoyed in reverse. In reversed. In reverse. Okay, right. I've got some cards. Paranoid. I'm taken to I can hear my daughter, and they're gone now. I could hear my daughter talking to her partner, who wasn't home when I came on, but now he's home. And okay, paranoid about people overhearing. Exhausted. That's the energy of like, hi Angie, how are you doing, darling? Hi Lucy, it's 4:30 AM here and I have insomnia right now. I was actually thinking that I know it's early, but I've got a lot that I would like to achieve today because we are entertaining tonight. It's Guy Fawkes night, so spontaneously something has evolved, but it does kind of need me to do a few things today. And I was thinking, I know that many of you may be like fast asleep, but I've got to get the message out. It's like nearly 10:30 in the morning. So we got paranoid and then exhausted. Exhausted about being paranoid. Well, what come through was really exhausted with having to watch your back. It's like about secrets, and it's exhausting. Living a lie is exhausting. We're paranoid. Let's have a look at one of these cards. Just one. Just one. I've been sleeping like a baby. And I've been having a lot of sleep. So I've had, like, in 3 consecutive nights, 9 hours, 10 hours, 9 hours sleep. But I actually made mention to the guys today that I feel like that's stopping. Not my, like, peaceful sleep, but I feel like I'm not going to feel so tired because I'm going to bed, like, exceptionally early. And it's a bit of a joke because at night I'm saying, like, is it bedtime yet? And Jamie would be like, soon. Like, it'd be nearly 9:30. It happened last night, and Emily said, well, it's only 9:30, and he said, yeah, it's your mum's bedtime. I'm watching you. Paranoid. I'm watching you. Okay. It's exhausting. I'll do what needs to be done. I think about you all the time. I feel you're with me. Now, it's in reverse. I don't feel that the message means that I don't think about you all the time and I don't feel you with me. I feel like this is on the other side of the I'm watching you. So I think about you all the time. I feel you with me. I'll do what needs to be done. Okay. Because it's exhausting fighting the divine. I'm in agreement. I'm in this act of like surrender. It's so beautiful just going with the flow. On the other side, because it's in reverse, so the message is wanting to be seen. It says, you're cutting it fine. Get a move on. Stop clowning around. So I feel like this person who is watching you is thinking about you all the time, feeling you with them all the time, and they're telling themselves, look, you're cutting it fine now. You best get a move on. Stop clowning around. It's a divine push. I feel like the divine has control over your mind. Open your mind. Hi Blue Sky, how are you doing? So where's the insomnia coming in? So if you don't go to sleep, then you don't get to have these weird dreams. Weird dreams, interesting dreams. I've got one for you if you like. I don't know the actual wording that, it's like I saw wording. It's so interesting. But I believe I was just coming out of sleep state, dream state, and I wasn't allowed to interrupt with something, but they showed me that it was along the lines of, I'm not sure if these wordings are right, but synchronizing partnership. That was occurring. Masculine and feminine were being like, and it's like, okay, you don't need to, and then that was that. But I thought about it, I thought, what was it they were saying? It was partners, synchronizing partners. I think it was synchronizing, anyway. But okay, I'm not to like get involved in that. It was like the divine's doing what it's doing. Interesting. The divine is taking care of us, so I don't need to get involved. Divine was making me chuckle so much yesterday because I did think I was going to come on and do a reading. They were rather hilarious because it was like the masculine wanting to know, like, wanting to be told what to do by the divine feminine. And even though the divine feminine, okay, yeah, that's cool. Although it's not the right, if the divine feminine was going to give you the, I was going to say like the intimate details, she would have done it by now. But I'm talking about like the intimate details of this connection, of what she knows, of what she's aware that you're not aware of, or are you aware of it? So like there's this secret, silent telepathy messages coming through that need like confirmation for your own, I feel like for your own sanity. Now I'm taken to Einstein, his definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So the divine is taking care of us. Revengeful intentions in reverse, but they're here, but this could be something that you're worried about because you're paranoid. So I feel like you may feel as if you're being, I won't say like stitched up. I feel like your heart's being stitched up, but revengeful intentions. Is this going to backfire? Remember, we've got like paranoia. You're annoyed at yourself for being paranoid and not trusting your instincts. That's all. When Divine was making me chuckle, let's go back to that part. I pulled some cards and it was like the Mother Mary will tell the Divine Masculine what the next step is, and so will Archangel Michael. And it was like, okay, I can deliver those messages, but it's not going to be my personal opinion or my personal input, recommendation, guidance. So abracadabra in reverse, again a lack of belief. So what I have been relaying to you is, especially when people have been popping up kind of, can I ask a question? Like, we know that I'm really not going to be answering that with a different answer to, what's your intuition tell you to do? You need to tap into your own intuition. Stop asking others for guidance. You ruffle my feathers. I've heard and read about that in reverse. Have you been doing your research? I'm taken to the fact that the N, and I was taken then to like salt and pepper. Salt and pepper here. Hi, Mohammed. What happened? I'm not sure. I've heard and read about that. Well, have we used these cards already? Confident. Salt and pepper, yin yang. Both doing the work, both doing your research, both knowing your stuff. Both knowing who, like, you are. Not to each other, but that as well. But to, knowing who you are. As a soul. A soul. Jeez, I'm a bit congested here. We've got divorce. I'll do what needs to be done. Divorce, well, yes, you're not able to be committed to somebody else and be committed to the Divine Feminine. Relocation in reverse. So maybe divorce, yes, but relocating might be a no-no. Compromise. I adore you. Feeling grey. Cherish the love we have. We should cherish the life we live. More than a best friend, look, it's on its side. You're my best friend. We're confused. And noisy, isn't it? Tonight's preparations, or preparations for tonight. I believe that's Jamie. He was like out working, but he's come home to prepare the land for the bonfire. Because it's been a bit wet, but not today. So he's prioritised. I'm not sure what he's doing out there. But he'll be working on something for making tonight more comfortable. Got the fireworks. Marriage. Reach out. Okay, book. I do feel like someone has been doing their research. We do have the Mother Mary here and Destiny. So let me go straight to the Mother Mary then. I've kind of shifted around the office a little bit, so all my cards are just stacked over there in the corner. It's a beautiful. Oh, whoops a daisy. I have this mug. What's it called? A cup. It's a cup. I really did thing on it, but it's Emily's. I got this for her for Christmas last year, and it's in the cupboard, and she's never used it. But I take notice of how Alice. She looks a bit grumpy, doesn't she, in here? Because she fell down the rabbit hole. Anyway, I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm sure you can. You're not going to cry, are you? No, I'm not feeling like crying at the moment, Mohammed. Thanks for your concern, though. If you was concerned. Don't be concerned about crying anyway. No. What do I have to cry about? I was taking them to like the overjoyed, like being in reverse. And like if you're overjoyed, I could cry if I felt overjoyed. But I feel no sadness. No. Okay, The message from the Mother Mary is Our Lady of Sweet Rest. Our Lady of Sweet Rest. Let's get some glasses on here. I know how hard you have been trying, how much work and effort you have been summoning. Even if you judge yourself for not having done enough, I see how much struggle you have been enduring, how much you have been trying to overcome. You will succeed, you are capable, but even the earth requires retreat and rest in order to replenish and continue in time. For now, beloved, it is rest time. Be with me, suspend your activity and your judgment, and let go. Solutions may come to you too in this time, but it is a time to simply be with me. Come, let us rest together in the sweetness of divine love. This world is one that requires balance. Whilst many of us know this intuitively, to live it is another thing altogether. Many of us have been taught and still believe that effort and striving are the most valuable behaviours, and that if we are not yet successful, we just aren't trying hard enough. The Divine Mother appreciates hard work, especially on those things that have meaning to you, that fill you with passion, even as they perhaps demand everything from you. But while she loves that you will not hold yourself back from the tasks at hand, she also knows that in this world there are seasons of rest and seasons of activity, and that is the natural law of the earth. Page number 171. It is in rest that we can not only replenish ourselves, but stop thinking about our problems for a while, to perhaps gain a different perspective, and to give life a chance to continue, maybe even rendering our problems no longer problematic. It is also in rest that we can allow the Divine Mother to help us. In rest we become receptive. We need to be open in order for her wisdom and light to permeate our body and mind, to infuse within us her guidance, so that we feel it and know it. It is hard to be open if you are huddled into an exhausted ball on the floor, completely overwhelmed by stress. Something underneath my finger now, it's just a bit of black. Sorry. Little things that, okay, you have to stay there until I can find something to dig. I had you for a moment, okay. That noise. It is hard to be open if you are huddled into an exhausted ball on the floor, completely overwhelmed by stress. Or perhaps you are not so affected by stress, but have the sometimes not so useful trait of being able to simply and continuously just carry on. If you have a tendency to just keep on going, unless an injury or accident or illness slows you down, then the message of Our Lady to you at this time is to stop for a while now, before it comes to that. You may feel that you are on a roll, that you have momentum and you don't want to stop. That is fine, of course, and always your choice. However, you are being given guidance here that you will not undo any good works by slowing down for a moment or two, taking a short break or a longer one if needed. Good rest brings energy and helps us avoid pursuing a path that would perhaps not lead anywhere interesting or helpful, despite our initial enthusiasm. The Lady of Sweet Rest comes to us when we will gain through stepping back, pausing, or just letting life move on around us as we slow down for a moment or two. She comes to confirm to you that rest will help your body, mind and soul. That rest can be in whatever form works for you. If you're not sure what works for you, perhaps start with some time in nature or a nap if practical. Know that you deserve it, and if guilt or shame comes up about having a need for rest or taking that time for yourself, hand it over to the Divine Mother and allow her to help you let go in peace. If you have been praying about something happening in your life, a resolution or a manifestation, and wanting it to appear, this oracle comes with guidance that all creation happens in time. Even in the stillness of winter, when the earth is resting, there is much invisible preparation happening for the flowering and buzz of activity as new life emerges in the spring. So do not lose hope, just have patience and know that all things come in time. Thank you, Mother Mary. I had a look in the book. Let's put these cards away. Best friend fell into my lap. Okay, right, so we've used those. What are these green cards here? Let's have a look at this. There's not many of them, but I'm so sorry. Let me just clear my throat. Love takes off masks that we fear we cannot live without and know we cannot live within. James Arthur Baldwin. Love takes off masks that we fear we cannot live without and know we cannot live within. It's getting a bit too much now. Wearing this false mask. We don't receive wisdom. We must discover it for ourselves after a journey that no one can take for us or spare us. Hateful, very unpleasant. Tenacious, never give up, never stop trying. Candid and straightforward. Candid, truthful and straightforward. This here with we don't receive wisdom, we must discover it for ourselves. That touches on the topic of the Divine Feminine cannot tell you the secret. You've got to discover that for yourself. Hateful, very unpleasant. Tenacious, never give up, never stop trying to ruin like this masculine's life. That's the truth. Rather straightforward. Wanting a divorce. But we have thrown sexy, very exciting or appealing to the floor. We've allowed that to throw that, allowed yourself to throw that away. To feeling a little bit pissed off with oneself. Sexy, very exciting or appealing, we're just like throwing that away. And that's the realisation. What have I done? Stop clowning around. You're cutting it fine. It's time to get a move on. Okay. Romantic in reverse. Conducive to or characterised by the expression of love. Is that what it's going to take? I think so. Conducive to or characterised by the expression of love. Oh, Mr. Lover, lover. That's them cards. Let me just have a look at some of these cards because they can be interesting. They can be interesting. We can all be interesting. Can you hear me? And do you see the signs? One's in pink, one's in blue. So it's like, the feminine, can you hear me? Masculine, do you see the signs? Can I show you? the signs. Do you believe in magic now? Oh, we're playing. We're playing with signs and synchronicities. Or have been, because it feels like they're wanting to be confirmed. Slow down. You'll see the signs. Can you hear me running? It's like the masculine saying to the feminine. They can feel when you run. They know when you're running. He's a goner. You've got to stop running at some point. Right, okay, the Eight of Swords here. This card stands for an unfounded fear. I always look at it as the feminine. Well, I look at it visually. What's going on in the image? It's darkness in the background. I don't actually feel that's a circle of swords. I feel that's a wall of swords. Like kind of just like this. And the feminine's there and she's blindfolded because she's allowing herself to go with the stream, the flow. She's bound up, but it's not tight, but just in case she had the temptation to interfere, she cannot do that because the divine has put like soft tissue around her. Protection. And orange takes me to, well, that appealing. She's more attracted to what's appealing and sexy with the sacral chakra. Because behind her, that's not really sexy, appealing. It looks a bit dark. Doom and gloom. That's not the lifestyle for her. Happiness, joy. Trusting. Having faith. She's not the one with the fear. That's what it's pointing out. It's the person trapped in this cold tower. I'll do what needs to be done. Is that the divine talking or the divine masculine? Working together. This here, I feel, with his wand, it's kind of been removed from here. And then he's being told to kind of stand here. Whichever side, doesn't matter. Transformation. Do what needs to be done. Okay. There's still this decision that needs to be made though, regarding the uncovering of the divine feminine. Give a look, it looks like there's like pixie dust pointing to his elbow. Let's have a look at the Channel of Love cards. How long have I been on for? 28 minutes, 50 seconds. I just saw like a smokiness when I looked up there. A mist. Mike and the Mechanics song, Scary. I don't recognise that song by the title. The Awakening of the Student. The Hangman. But he's awake. Okay. Well, good morning then. If you're awake. Mr. Fix-It. Mrs. Encouragement. That's from the Divine Feminine. You have her encouragement if your choices are correct. Should we say that? Divinely inspired. Puppy love. Karma. Justice. You've got to clear the karma. This here is all the tools on the table that you need, okay, to make shit happen. Abracadabra, magic. And I feel that all the tools are here to help kind of clear this way here so that you can get next to her. Clear your karma. Or your karma's being cleared for you. Woo. Master Manifester. the Magician. You're working with the divine rather than against them. Any more cards I haven't used there? No. I will go to Archangel Michael. Well, I'll go to the... There's a card that's been left in the box. Chariot energy. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. I feel he wants to acknowledge the divine feminine here. Okay, let's go to Archangel Michael. I'm a bit worried these cards are going to tumble. Okay, I can work this out. I'll scoot those ones along a little bit. That one? Yeah, that will do. Take this one. Should we have a look and see what cards in here? I didn't even use them cards. Page of Gabriel. Energetic, brave, optimistic and playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. Feminine here. Let's read about the Page of Gabriel. Situations, you are ready to follow your passion. Opportunities for excitement and adventure are headed your way. This is something that you've prepared for and have been hoping would happen. You may feel as though you're not quite ready, but you truly are. Get out there and show everyone how amazing you are. People, an energetic and extroverted person who's exuberant and willing to help. Someone who loves a challenge and brings youthful optimism to all he or she does. Brave, charming, creative, optimistic, certain, active, playful. Additional meanings of this card: career advancement, taking a chance, confidence, embracing life. Hi Nona, how are you doing today, this morning? It's nearly 11 o'clock. Chariots. Yeah, I can look at the chariots. Just look at the major arcana. Well, look. The divine has control. These are major arcanas. What the divine has its hands on. Your rebirth. This lifetime, an incarnation within this incarnation. The major arcana consist of 22 cards that describe significant events and turning points in our lives. The major arcana cards can also represent the different phases from childhood to old age. Each card is numbered as is traditional in tarot. 1, 13, 7. Let's read about this chariot card here. The chariot is an indicator of great determination and willpower. You may feel uncertainty regarding your situation, but you need have no fear. When this card is present, it is your confirmation that Archangel Metatron, it's confirmation from Archangel Metatron that you have what it takes. Step out of your comfort zone and charge bravely ahead with joy and confidence. A great leap forward is coming your way. It will take balance, self-control and hard work, but you're ready for the task at hand. Public recognition for your success is sure to come. Allow yourself to feel pride in what you accomplish. $11:01 is the time. Angel prayers. Archangel Michael. Should we see what Uncle Michael wants to say? The miracle of forgiveness. Archangel Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. Got to clear this karma. That's how you're going to fix things, not just for this lifetime, but for future lifetimes. Understanding the process of forgiveness. In every challenging area of your life right now, there is an opportunity to forgive. Forgiveness is a deconditioning of the mind. It is the process that takes place when we let go of fear and choose to love instead. It is a miraculous procedure that breaks down the barricades that shut off our heart and soul from the most divine and abundant of experiences. Your guardian angels are encouraging you. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to choose forgiveness today, as you deserve to experience only love in your life and on your spiritual journey. The angels know you can give yourself a hard time over past choices. They are shining their light of healing and support on you and encouraging you to forgive yourself and let go of any thoughts of regret or pain. Unforgiving or resentful thoughts, whether towards yourself or anyone else, just become a weight, a drain on your body and mind. Your angels are here to set you free from your past and remind you that it doesn't exist. It is the present moment that is real. You are here now. Trust this and allow yourself to move forwards. You are forgiven. Never forget it. Jeremiah's name means mercy of God, and he is the angel who allows us to look back over our life and gain clarity on where we are today. He is a miracle worker, and he helps us bring the flame of forgiveness into our heart so we can move forwards in a more fearless and powerful way. You can invoke his presence by visualizing his bright yellow, orange and gold aura surrounding you. Okay. So we picked up on that, clearing the karma, revengeful intentions in reverse, beating oneself up, well, more being pissed off with oneself. So now what? Rumi, let's call upon Rumi. And then that's that for today. Hi Lydia. Hello. I hope you are doing well on this sunshiny day. A new gown. Hello, baby. Are you coming up? Come on in. Card number 18. A new gown. Weary and consumed by longing, I was caressed by my beloved last night. My wounded soul was set free when I tasted the sweetness of love. My spirit was lifted at once. I surrendered my life while overflowing with joy, and my vision was filled with light. Love said, "Don't feel so hopeless, my weary and gloomy one, for my generosity is beyond forgetting those devoted to me. See how boundless divine justice can be. Behold my immeasurable kindness. Love embraced my spirit, and all my doubts vanished at once. A new and glorious robe of honour was placed on my shoulders. Love offered me the power of new vision and the transforming touch of divine generosity, and place the chalice of eternal wine in my hand. Rumi. Oh, cheers to the channel of lovers. The train responded. I have the perfect gift for you. It is a gown of new colours, of colours perfectly suited to you and no other. The colours of this gown will make your eyes sparkle and gleam as though they were more beautiful than the most precious of gems. The colours of this new gown will make your skin seem luminous as if lit from within, for of course it is, beautiful angel. Your complexion is radiant with the light of life, your hair will shine with lustre, and your entire being will be complemented by this gown as it enhances your beauty in all ways. So hold on no longer to that shabby tattered cloak so unworthy of you. Cast it off. Let me grace your shoulders now with this royal robe instead, that you may shine beautifully as befits a royal child of divine parentage. Our beloved, if you could only see the incredible gift, the symbolic robe being offered to you now, your fears would quake and tremble, disappearing more quickly than you could imagine. Your heart would take wings and become so light, your entire being would lift clean off the ground and soar like an angel bird amongst the playground of the divine mother's skies. Yes, like a young one, so much younger than your years and wisdom warrant, you may hold on to your tattered robes as though they were a security blanket. Though you know it is time to let it go, you may take pause and have a moment of doubt. You may wonder if the new robes will descend swiftly enough, or that without what you have known to cling on to, you will be left stark naked, exposed and vulnerable. These thoughts are not worthy of your status, but perhaps you are yet to realise you are of the most sublime royal lineage, that you are worthy of a cloak of galaxies, a crown of stars, a body of sacred earth, and a voice of stirring music. You may be craning your neck to see who it is that can bestow permission upon you to receive the gift of such dignity, in whom is such authority vested, that you may no longer be as the beggar, asking for scraps and contenting yourself with stale crumbs. You may simply decide to shed that, stand up to walk with your head held erect and with regal grace, and assume your place at the table of divine feasting. Remember that your royal birth certificate is stamped in your heart. There is no authority required, no permission to be granted. You are what you are already, and always have been thus. All that is required from you is to realise it. This oracle comes to you with sacred portent. You are fast approaching a moment of a great leap, an evolutionary shift on your spiritual path. Your sense of yourself and your divine identity is about to be revealed and realised in a way more potent than ever before, and this is wonderful. It is a divine happening. You must allow it. Do not confuse humility with humiliation. Don't... I've got to just tell you this thing, that I had a conversation with the divine yesterday, and it was like, they said to me, hello. I said, hello, how are you? And they said, wonderful. They said, how are you? I said, well, I'm just wonderful too. I was like, why are you so wonderful, Lucy? I said, because I am you. If you're wonderful, I'm wonderful. You're a funny lot. This oracle comes to you with sacred portent. You are fast approaching a moment of a great leap, an evolutionary shift on your spiritual path. Your sense of yourself and your divine identity is about to be revealed and realised in a way more potent than ever before. This is wonderful. It is a divine happening. You must allow it. Do not confuse humility with humiliation. Do not humble yourself excessively. You do not have to battle with false pride either. Simply honour yourself as a living being worthy of life, worthy of this royal path of divine realisation. What a gift it is to cast aside belief in inferiority or superiority, unhelpful as those notions are for you now. What a gift instead to embrace your own path, irrespective of what any other may think, whether they hold it in glory or derision. Who cares? Not you, nor I. Your royal heritage has been revealed, and in seeing the divinity within yourself, you become blessed to see it in all beings returning to the realisation of royalty within. Crazed searching outside of the heart will come to an end. A simple golden path will be found, as though a river of molten gold flows from your heart back to the oceanic heart of the great beloved, where united again, you finally ascend your throne and claim your divinity once and for always. This oracle comes with sacred guidance for you. You are stepping into empowerment in a new way, and it is to be honoured. Do not allow yourself to be dragged into dramas or power games. You are worth so much more than that. You are tapping into your inner dignity, and others may not know how to respond. Some will judge with love and acknowledgement, others with fear and judgment, calling you too big for your boots or high and mighty. Those are voices of fear, not truth. Be in your dignity and power and keep going. It is the divine that urges you thus, not the ego. Do not doubt the changes happening within you now. Embrace them. There we have it. Guys, I will catch up with you soon. And lost connection there for a moment. So time to say goodbye. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.